I was playing WoW for a bit, playing Toontown for a bit. Honestly, haven't gamed as much as I would have liked. I'm gonna keep on just going through a couple options, watching YouTube videos, playing Steam games. I just logged out of WoW, but I sort of want to go back in and at least do a couple more quests. So the Blizzard launcher is closed. So my guild has recently transferred servers. So I think I may need to take stock as to what I have because I think I want to transfer. I want to play with my friends. I like hanging out with them. Hold on. I'm going to pause this YouTube video. Oh, excuse me. I did not mean to log in. But to log in is pretty cool. So this is Thalnos right here, right? The transfer has commenced. We are now moving to Crom Crush. So the guild that I played with them during Wrath of the Lich King when I was 18 years old. That same guild, they moved to a different server. And here's my Orc Warrior right here. I have some really good pieces, almost best in slot, practically. But my guild totally moved because the server is a low population one. There's not many active players from either faction. It's hard to queue for Horde and Alliance. The AQ gates haven't even opened. They probably won't open for another couple of weeks. So I'm in the guild. There's some people who are still here, but they're all planning to move over within the week or so. I have so much gold. I might as well just move. I just have to get my inventory balanced out, but I want to play with all of my friends, so I will transfer servers on my Orc Warrior. It's my favorite character. It's my character with the best stats. It makes sense. I could keep it on the server, but there's not that much of an active player base, so it would actually make more sense to go to the server with my guild, even if I don't play as actively as everyone else. I'm at least a geared character available playing with people. Like there's a world of action, right? Okay, so my shaman barely there. My mage 24, I can reach that. 19, yeah. So all my alts, they're not even that good. I can start all of my alts over. They're decent levels, but really, if you have help with RFC or with other dungeons, I mean, yeah. So I might have to collect the most useful materials for my one character and then transfer them over. Just want to see if it's the same skin and hair that I have from my other ones. I mean, I'll get the rogue, I'll get the priest eventually, but for the time being, bring my warrior over and play a mage. Scarlet armband. If I remember correctly, they're tucked into this corner. And if I have misremembered incorrect details, probably just switch game. Probably just flee flee the scene while screaming like, ah! Alright, cool. Yikes on bikies. I mean, those stats make a big difference. The fact that my chest has what? Extra armor points? Yeah. I think for how WoW Classic stats line up, that directly equivalates to a big deal of reduction in damage from swipes of a melee mob. Let's farm this through, I think. Work on the ult for now. Bring the other character tomorrow. I have to talk to my brother. After I do my Neopets dailies, I'll talk to my brother and I'll ask him. I'll see how we can plan the best for moving to the new server. I have stacks of consumables that have faded away in the email. I just have to talk to my brother and see what I can do before I transfer to a different server. And the greatest advantage I can squeeze out of bringing one character in his inventory and bank, bringing that to a different place. Because the economy is different, some items are worth more than others, some places are easier to get items from, so you can go in the world and farm and get materials. You can go and fight mobs on a low population server and get things to once you transfer to a higher pop server, those materials are in higher demand. I mean, there's more people playing, right? So, since you're on a low pop server, you can just get a lot of mats. They're harder to farm, just given the fact that there's more people, right? In Winter Spring, I can't imagine. It freaks me out because even on the previous server, you'd see maybe 2 or 3 people when you're going through the Winter Spring zones, getting the fire water, getting different things. But on this server, I'm sure every single spawn might be farmed. So have to try to see the things I can take advantage of on the previous server, or not even take advantage, just make the best use of, right? Because I want to play here. Maybe I don't have a reason to play here yet, but I think I want to work towards satisfying all of those requirements. Basically, seeing what's worth more when I go from one server to the next server. Seeing not only the mats that I can flip, but the consumes that I can buy, right? Because if an elixir or a flask is a couple extra 100 gold here, if I'm buying a stack of 20, I can save 20k, right? But yeah, that's my that is my main point. Point being, when I'm trying to transfer from one server to a different server, that's the ultimate meaning of a min-max, right? Like I have the max characters for that realm, so I should try to squeeze out the ultimate value that I can off of everything that I have, and that requires going through the auction house, grinding materials in the world, making the best use I possibly can of all the resources that I can take advantage of before everything changes. Everything changes. being, going from one world to a different world. Might have a snack of toasted ravioli. I think I need to have a snack. Oh, I'm not sure if there's also. Wait, hold on.
I don't have a target.
Durability is higher. Comparable.
What would you ask of death? Embrace the shadow. It's first. What would you ask of death? Trust no one.
Man,
Our time
just thinking of how simple it is to get bags on a different server where I have characters and a whole support network, as opposed, yeah, as opposed to this. Anyway, I'm having a lot of fun playing WoW. I might keep on playing it, but I may switch games, so I'm gonna log out for the time being, and I'm gonna AFK for a couple of minutes. I will be right back. Excuse me. I just had one of the best bites ever. A toasted ravioli. So you got pasta and cheese, deep fried, with sauce, and a little bit of meatball, and chicken parm. So it's layers of cheese, pasta, and sauce, and meatball, and chicken, and deep fried battered bits. Man, it's quite good. I was having a lot of fun playing WoW. I was also having fun playing Toontown. So let me log into Toontown, then I'll check out Steam options, and then after Steam options, I'll default back into WoW. That's what I heard. Just log in. Skip this, right? See, so even though I didn't fully get through, that update, can still play this game without issue. My understanding is that the problem is with the launch. Oh, shucks. First of all, the internet connection is a real thing. It's happening. Toontown. I was playing very recently. It might be my side if there's some issue with me even getting the assets ready. 5, 4, 3. Man, that's crazy. Well, I guess I'll play some other time soon. Wow. Playing a couple hours ago without issue. Samurai Outward. These are all pretty good game options. This Boundless, Bloodstained, and WoW, probably. Even the fan is making air cold. Excuse me. Sit back down, get comfy, pull up professional wrestling review videos on YouTube and RPG Maker playthroughs. I'm all happy. I have my sweet little smile. In addition to Red Dead Redemption 2, yeah, I'll probably go through the aforementioned options. I really hope I might have missed my daily streak. I do think it resets at 1 a.m. If it resets at 2 a.m., I am very lucky. But I really do think it's 1. I think I crunched the numbers previously. I'll roam freely! I'll be just stay by my mistake, yeah. Okay, I think that's about to load in. Don't want to be button mashing as my character jumps off a cliff. I think there's not many Steam games that I'm feeling right now. I could play Fall Guys for 12 hours, but I usually start during the daylight. Okay. I think I might have missed my daily streak here. Let's take a look. Daily challenges 5-7, and they were set. There's usually a timer. Well, let's go quickly. Blackberries, animal, badgers. Fuck, all these are. Dave said this one was roads. Okay. Get there fast. Interesting. The trolley's in there. Okay. So I have my knife. Yeah, I really enjoy this game. I think since I've got my gaming PC, where I can actually run games better than like 2D pixel things, this is probably the best game that I've played so far. I mean, I have almost 30 hours in it. I like playing with my friends, just even if you're doing a trade supply quest where you do like a caravan of just like a cart full of goods to a different spot. Just that in itself is so charming, to just traverse the world with other self-insert characters. I mean, what makes it really funny is that the character that I play as and the characters that my friends play as, we all look very similar to our in-person, like our characters look like ourselves. Okay, hold on, this guy wants to mess with me? Dude, you don't understand. You don't understand. Okay, fine. You want to be like that, motherfucker? Really, really upsetting me. But what makes this game especially fun is just playing with friends where the characters look like them. So I always talk about it like, do you know how it's a trope in different cartoons? Like, there'll be a cartoon series in a certain episode. Some of the main characters will play an online game, and then when they play the online game, it like shows different scenes from it. And in the online game, it looks like the exact characters, like the same face, the same appearance, just maybe a different outfit and like different ears, like they have like elf ears or something. That's sort of like what me and my friends are in this world. From behind, our characters look like it's straight up us, which is hilarious, leads to great antics, and definitely ups the fun. But this is maybe the one game where my friend Dave, he's one of my best friends from college, his character looks like a one-to-one. It's the most exact interpretation I've seen of a real-life person into a game. And I feel like he loves this game just because he has, like, on the bare fact, because he has the ultimate self insert. That's like the reason that he plays this game, because the self insert he has in this game is better than any other that he's ever seen, which do not blame him for. I'll smoke a cigarette. Yeah, I look forward to playing with my friends, working on trade supply quests. I think I have a chunk of change, but I really don't. I want to have enough that I can spend on outfits and guns and ammo and everything and not be worried about it. So I'm not going to spend it until I buy up a little bit more. Maybe even save up for a horse. Let's see. I think that's it. The only other thing I want is drink a bottle of gin. Let's see if I have an open one. Yep. Good night. just go through all of my games. Deadliest Catch I wanted. Yeah, these are things I want to play, but I don't think I want to play them this second. Just given that takes a little bit to ramp up the involvement. I don't really have a chance to ramp up the involvement given the current time. Way of the Samurai is so fantastic. There's so many things I can grind. Yeah, but Outward, no. No, it's no. Katie. Unfortunately, the computer's really loud right now. Almost makes me want to close out the stream, turn off my PC, turn it back on, just to not deal with this issue. But let me see if there's anything I want to play first, because I might just go straight to bed. I mean, a lot of these games I want to play, but I don't feel like I have the time frame to get started. Well, that was a good one, not because it's pick up and play, but just because any contribution, it accumulates, it adds up. Farming Sim, Noda, those are really good options. I think this is enough for me to scroll up. No, I have to go up to the coin game. Okay. Molden nope. Restaurant 2, nope. This game's supposed to be fantastic, but like I said, same issue that I had when I fell asleep after work. Such a bummer is that I kept on saying I didn't have time for it. A lot of these games are just so fun. Yeah, I said Balance and Bloodstained, didn't I? I do want to play them, but given my PC is making a lot of noise, I'll cancel out the stream. Probably gonna play some more WoW as well, but thank you for watching. I'll check you out soon. Take care. I do like hanging out. I like playing games with my friends and stuff, but I think rather than just having my absent-minded clicking around and playing different games and stuff as a stream, I'm actually going to work on building up gameplay clips for a single series or something like so. Actually have more of an intent and effort rather than just farting around. Have a particular game, because then people can find it. Because I mean, what is this called? Late night gaming? Yeah, there's no mention of any games or gameplay or anything. Those search terms need to be present for people to be able to find these footages. So I'll try to get better at these games, and once I do, I'll start to make gameplay footage for particular things. And I think that might be a better route. Rather than 7 games across 2 hours, just have a 2 hours of the same game. Sounds much better. Anyway, take care. I'm gonna play WoW. I'm gonna play other games. Thank you, and I'm wishing